Hey, I haven't consumed alcohol in over 7 years. No lapses, no relapses, didn't need to go into a program to do it. And here's what I realized after working with thousands of people. Everyone's trying to quit drinking. Why are you trying to do that? What do you mean? You're trying to quit something. You're trying to just stop immediately? Quit breathing. It's probably pretty difficult, right? Our brain in time looks at quitting alcohol in the same way of quitting breathing. It's a priority. We have prioritized breathing in the same way that we've prioritized consuming and escaping and reaching and imbibing and drowning. We now want to shift our perspectives. We want to change the way we're looking at what we're doing so our brain has an easier shift into something that's actually healthy for us. So stop trying to quit, okay? Quitting is the inevitable result of starting something new. Anything that isn't alcohol is better, period. I don't care if it's walking a dog or eating a yogurt. Something as mundane as playing with a paperclip, it is healthier for you than alcohol. But if we continue giving all of our attention to, don't drink. I'm not supposed to drink. Not supposed to what? Drink. I thought you weren't supposed to talk about drinking. I know, I'm not supposed to talk about the margarita. Margarita? What are you talking about? Don't drink. Oh my God, our brain gets wrapped around what we're not supposed to do, which means all of our attention is going towards attempting to ignore what we're reminding ourselves about. Stop doing that! When we get involved in things that actually move us forward, like going outside, like saying nicer things, like removing toxicity in our life, like reading a book, like joining a gym, anything that can utilize a majority of our attention, the natural result is less of what we don't want to give our attention to. Not being mean to yourself isn't being nicer to yourself. But if you're being really nice to yourself, you're definitely not being mean to you. And isn't it a coincidence that the cure to all alcoholism is happiness? So if you just did one more thing today that could make you just a little bit happier, you're gonna have less of a reason to drink and more of a reason to care. So prioritize your health and your happiness above quitting. And in time, you're gonna grow into someone that would never, ever sacrifice their health and happiness and abundance and peace for the illusion and the sedation that alcohol provides. But if you're struggling to find that narrative, to shift those perspectives, or to take the first step, or maybe you've taken many steps and they just led you right back to where you don't want to be, I'm an ex-alcoholic liver failure survivor. Feel free to check my page for more details on how I'd love to help.